Back in 2015, the Toyota Sienna XLE was praised as one of the best family minivans on the road, known for its comfort, reliability, and surprising luxury touches. But here's the catch. Nearly a decade later, does it still live up to the hype, or has time exposed its flaws? Some owners swear it's the ultimate long-term family vehicle, while others argue it feels outdated in today's market. So, is the 2015 Sienna XLE still a smart buy, or just a memory of Toyota's past success? Stick around, because the answer might surprise you. When it comes to family minivans, very few names carry the same weight as Toyota's Sienna. Back in 2015, Toyota introduced the Sienna XLE trim as a comfortable, feature-packed option for families who wanted more than just space. They wanted a touch of luxury with their practicality. Positioned above the base models, the XLE was designed to appeal to parents who valued reliability, safety, and long-term value, but also appreciated leather seating, premium tech, and an overall smoother driving experience. What makes the 2015 Sienna XLE especially interesting today is its place in the used car market. Nearly a decade later, it still competes with rivals like the Honda Odyssey and Chrysler Town & Country, models that were also popular among families at the time. On paper, the Sienna has always been praised for Toyota's legendary durability and ease of ownership. But the question is whether those qualities still hold up against modern expectations.
That's why in this review, we're going to break down everything that matters. From the exterior design that still tries to look stylish, to the comfort and tech inside, and of course, how it actually performs on the road. By the end, you'll know if the 2015 Toyota Sienna XLE is still a smart choice for today's families, or if it's better left in the past.
At first glance, the 2015 Toyota Sienna XLE doesn't try to reinvent the wheel, but it does refine what families expect from a minivan. The exterior may not scream excitement, yet Toyota gave it just enough styling upgrades to feel modern for its time. With a wide front grille, sharper headlights, and smooth body lines, the Sienna carried a more confident road presence than older models. It wasn't flashy, but it was practical, a look that said reliability over risk. Step inside and you'll quickly see where the XLE trim earns its reputation. Leather-trimmed seats, wood grain accents, and a well-organized dash give it an upscale feel, something many rivals couldn't quite match in 2015.
The seating layout is flexible, with sliding second-row captain's chairs and a third row that folds flat for extra cargo space. For larger families, this versatility was a game-changer. Plus, the cabin was noticeably quiet, which made long highway drives more comfortable. Technology in the 2015 Sienna XLE wasn't groundbreaking, but it was exactly what families wanted. A touchscreen interface, available navigation, a rear-seat entertainment system, and multiple power outlets. Parents appreciated the driver Easy Speak intercom system, which allowed the driver to talk to passengers in the back without yelling, a small but clever touch that set the Sienna apart. Under the hood, the 2015 XLE came with a 3.5-liter V6 engine paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission, delivering around 266 horsepower. For a minivan, that meant smooth acceleration and enough power for merging or climbing hills, even with a full load of passengers. Fuel economy hovered around 18 mpg city and 25 mpg highway, which wasn't class-leading, but competitive for the segment.
Perhaps the most unique feature, though, was Toyota offering the Sienna with optional all-wheel drive, making it the only minivan in its class at the time to have that advantage. A big plus for families living in snowy or rainy regions.
But of course, it wasn't perfect. Some critics felt the infotainment system was a little dated compared to rivals, and the ride quality, while smooth, leaned more toward comfort than excitement. Still, when you balance its practicality, safety, and Toyota's reputation for reliability, it's easy to see why so many families trusted the Sienna year after year. And here's the thing. While all these features sound great on paper, the real question is whether they hold up nearly a decade later.
Does the 2015 Sienna XLE still feel like a strong family choice today, or do its weaknesses finally show through? Let's break that down next.
This is where it all comes together, because numbers and features only tell part of the story. The real test of the 2015 Toyota Sienna XLE is how it actually feels once you're behind the wheel with your family on board. And here's the surprise. For a nearly decade-old minivan, it still delivers a driving experience that feels remarkably smooth and controlled. The V6 engine provides steady, confident acceleration, and while it won't thrill you like a sporty SUV, it never leaves you struggling to merge onto highways or climb steep roads.
What really stands out is comfort. The suspension soaks up bumps with ease, making long road trips less tiring for both driver and passengers. And inside, the Sienna's quiet cabin creates a surprisingly calm environment, even when kids are in the back watching movies or asking for snacks. For many families, that peace alone is priceless. But here's where things get interesting. The optional all-wheel drive. At the time, it was the only minivan in its class to offer it, and even now, that feature sets it apart. For families in snowy states or rainy climates, the Sienna instantly feels safer and more capable than rivals like the Odyssey or Town & Country.
Of course, the turning point comes when you compare it to today's expectations. The infotainment system feels dated, the fuel economy isn't great by modern hybrid standards, and some trims lack the flashy tech we now take for granted. Yet, despite those flaws, the Sienna XLE proves something important. It was built to last, and in many ways, it still holds its ground. So, is it just a relic of the past, or a family minivan that continues to prove its value nearly 10 years later? That's the question we're about to answer in the final verdict. So, after looking at everything, the design, comfort, technology, performance, and real-world driving, where does the 2015 Toyota Sienna XLE really stand today? The answer is surprisingly clear. On the positive side, you're getting a minivan that's incredibly spacious, comfortable, and built with long-term durability in mind. The V6 engine is still reliable, the ride quality is smooth, and the optional all-wheel drive remains a huge advantage for families living in tougher climates. Add in flexible seating, family-friendly tech like the intercom system, and Toyota's proven reputation, and you've got a package that continues to make sense even years later.
But it's not without drawbacks. The infotainment system feels outdated, fuel economy is only average, and compared to modern minivans or SUVs, the styling and tech features do show their age. If you're someone who values cutting-edge technology or the latest hybrid efficiency, the Sienna XLE probably won't excite you. So, who is this car for in 2025? If you're a family on a budget looking for a reliable used minivan that can still deliver comfort, practicality, and safety without breaking the bank, the 2015 Toyota Sienna XLE is absolutely worth considering. It may not shine in every category today, but it was built solidly enough to remain relevant, and that says a lot. At the end of the day, the Sienna XLE proves one thing. A well-designed family vehicle can outlast trends and still hold its ground nearly a decade later. But what do you think? Would you trust a 2015 Sienna as your daily family hauler, or would you look to something newer? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might be car shopping right now.